Ooberfuse have premiered their new video for the song Secret Tattoo on Jammerzine.com. Based in London, Ooberfuse is a songwriting duo composed of Hal St. John and Cherry Anderson. Their songs are audio footprints left behind by people they have come across, impressions of experiences brought back to life through music. According to one UK music critic, the band is set apart from their peers by ethereal electronic pop. The complex beauty that Ooberfuse has will endure. Ooberfuse are trademarked by well-crafted songs and powerful emotional vocals, underpinned by East meets West electronic music. Their live show is well honed, having played hundreds of gigs all over the world. They are equally at home, performing to an audience of 2 million in Madrid, to hundreds in one of Rio de Janeiro's notorious favelas, or in front of the House of Lords in the UK. The band recently toured the UK, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Brazil, Canada, the Philippines, and Iraq. They have graced the stage of some of Britain's most prestigious venues, including the O2 in Greenwich, Leicester Square Theatre, Bush Hall, and Trafalgar Square. To watch the video, go to Jammerzine.com and search Ooberfuse. TheUse have premiered his video for the song titled On My Deathbed on Jammerzine.com. Sometimes greatness attracts greatness, and this is a prime example. International producer and songwriter TheUse, also known as Michael Durick, teams up with worldwide audio and visual artist Rachel Mason to call back the souls that they've lost in the form of On My Deathbed, an audio postmodern composition set to the English translation of poetry by Zhu Lizhai. Some may remember Zhu Lizhai as the Foxconn employee in China who jumped to his death, after which his friends published a collection of his poems. One of those poems was On My Deathbed. The lyrics are a heart-wrenching account into the mind of a beautiful soul longing for a life he can never have, and how much that breaks his heart. Rachel's vocal style really gives weight to the words as TheUse gives score for the meaning. This is a song with a purpose, and that purpose should not be ignored. Simply beautiful. To watch the video, go to Jammerzine.com and search TheUse. Death Valley Rally have premiered their new album Northern Lights on Jammerzine.com. Death Valley Rally is a 4-piece noise pop outfit based in Norfolk, Virginia and DC. Their latest full-length LP, Northern Lights, is out now via custom-made music. It's available on digital and vinyl format. The new album from Virginia-based Death Valley Rally, titled Northern Lights, is a well-crafted journey via 4 musicians who can sonically communicate with each other through laid-back alt rhythms and melodies worthy of any underground catalog. By combining the best assets of pop, rock, and the underground, Death Valley Rally really pull off the near-impossible feat of making a full-length LP that is really enjoyable to listen to from start to finish. If you're a fan of the old-style guitar with shimmering chords and indie-style bar chord progressions over a driving beat, then Death Valley Rally are the ones to go to. You can purchase their debut EP, The Stars Shine Brighter After Midnight, via digital and CD format. To hear previews of each track, go to Jammerzine.com and search Death Valley Rally. Jasmine Rodgers has premiered her new album Blood Red Sun on Jammerzine.com. Thinking back to our interview with Jasmine Rodgers back in May, I can't help but remember thinking how excited I got by listening to what she had to say about music, about her then upcoming album, Blood Red Sun Must Sound. I had already heard the lead single and video, Icicles, and it was the perfect teaser. And now Blood Red Sun is out in all of its glory, and well, to say it did not disappoint is to severely undercut the quality of the music. This is pure music. The album is an absolute journey into the mind, heart, and soul of a person who was raised in a home filled with music and who truly understands the meaning of the heartfelt song. Jasmine is one of those rare talents who can bathe in her musical diversity and give meaning to every note while telling a story with every lyric. To hear previews of each track, go to Jammerzine.com and search Jasmine Rodgers.
The meeting of minds, I will be finding out just where to find you, over mountains, just where to find you.
Mark Daly has premiered his new song titled The Heart's Reminder on Jammerzine.com. Hard rock vocalist Mark Daly hails from Cork, Ireland. An established singer and songwriter, Mark has worked with some of the best in the business, including American supergroup Operation Mindcrime. The group, which is led by vocalist Jeff Tate, who has sold over 20 million records and has secured a Grammy nomination as well as participating in an abundance of world tours. Other band members of Operation Mindcrime includes the likes of musicians from bands Disturbed, Ozzy Osbourne, Whitesnake, and AC/DC. In 2010, while living in Spain, Mark formed the critically acclaimed rock group TheUse. The band went on to perform all over Europe before venturing to the US and record their self-titled album in Seattle, Washington. Kelly Gray, producer of Candlebox and Queensryche Records, produced the album. The album sold thousands of copies across Northern America, gaining a plethora of fans as they toured in 2012 and 2013. In 2014, the band's progress went into hiatus due to an issue with the record label they signed with the previous year. To hear the song, go to Jammerzine.com and search Mark Daly.
Once I could recall all our memories.
The Winachi Tribe have premiered their new single, A Room with a Zoo, on Jammerzine.com. A Room with a Zoo is the new single from Manchester's soul collective, the Winachi Tribe, a band that is firmly on the ascent. The trajectory is marked by the 10-minute short film which accompanies their latest release, a collaboration between the band and California-based Mancunian filmmaker Trevor Miller. The film depicts an epic and mystical journey where a young singer imbibes the hallucinogen ayahuasca and is transported into the desert to battle his personal demons, only to be rescued by a white-suited angel portrayed by international Tommy Flanagan, star of Sons of Anarchy and Peaky Blinders. The film was born during a brief conversation between the Winachi Tribe's manager Harry Britkin and his friend Tommy Flanagan. I knew Tom was a fan of the band's music, Britkin explains, so being a bit cheeky, I asked if he would be in a music video for them. I wasn't even sure what the video was going to be at that point, but Tom was between shows and had time, so he said yes. To hear the song, as well as watch the video, go to Jammerzine.com and search the Winachi Tribe.
No one will ever take you serious after this. How can they take you serious? In this business, you're either going to play the blues or sing with a high voice.
My skin